Before I even get started, I just want to say that I knew off top that Tony was not playing around when it came to Wanda. He tried to tell Cap, like, dude, she's cray cray. We really need to keep her locked up. Cap was like, nah, she's a kid. Nah, like, bruh, I'm telling you, have you read her file? Have you read her file of all the powers that she's got and what she can do? We really need to keep her locked up. You know, it's not even jail. It's just a little comfy, confounded place where she can, explore her powers. She can get used to them. But nah, let's set her free. No man, I knew it, Tony. I knew it. What up, y'all? Marjack79 here. So I'm finally ready to talk about WandaVision again. Episode 3, episode 4, gonna be just like a combination video between the two episodes. Episode 3 was really more of the same. I really don't have that much to say about it. Just more of a descent into Wanda's madness when she realized that Monica Rambeau was not originally a part of her designed make-believe town that she has created and enslaved all these people inside of it. She literally threw her from it, utilizing her powers that almost took out Thanos. Why is Earth not taking her power seriously? I mean, you would think the other Avengers would be like, somebody should probably keep tabs on her. So, surely everybody saw like her actually almost single-handedly take him out. But nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, man. You even had the black dude with the chainsaw sawing through the makeshift fence. He's just like, I just want to leave, man. Why are we hiding this? Can I just leave? I know what's going on, man. I know I'm enslaved here. I want to leave, but I can't leave because something in my brain is telling me that I can't leave. What's going on? Maybe if I take this chainsaw and just start sawing stuff, I'll be able to get out of here. Please, please. Oh, and then now Wanda's pregnant. Okay. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of like a really, really bad relationship where like the couple thinks like if they get themselves pregnant and have another kid, then it would like save the relationship. But then at the end, they just end up breaking up or getting divorced anyways. That's what that pregnancy reminded me of. It's like she kind of like sensed that her world was falling apart a little bit. So if she like makes herself pregnant, because obviously Vision is an android and it wouldn't make sense for an android to get another human being with psychic powers pregnant. How's that working? It's not. So I'm just gonna make myself pregnant and I'm gonna have these two twins in a week. And it's gonna make everything better. Everything is gonna be happy and everybody's gonna be happy for us and it's gonna be a-okay. Nobody is gonna realize that they're enslaved or anything. And that was basically episode 3. until Monica Rambeau finally realized like, hey, Ultron, almost killed you and he killed your brother and blah blah blah, and then Wanda like woke up a little bit into her actual reality, like you son of a gun, and then slingshot her out of the reality, and then it takes us to Shield's replacement, Sword. Hello. Cool thing about Sword that it was started by her mama, Maria Rambeau, that girl, that co-pilot that was in Captain Marvel. That's cool. And Monica eventually would have taken over as the new director after Maria retired, but unfortunately, Monica got blipped or vanished when Thanos snapped his finger. But of course, after Endgame, she was brought back from the second blip that brought everyone back. Hooray! But then the hooray turns into oh damn, when you find out that Monica is just not realizing that her mother, Maria, passed away from cancer 3 years prior. But no time to grieve because we have a crazy Avenger that has apparently taken over an entire town that we need to go save. That somehow the FBI, the local police, the army, everybody that has been involved thus far has no clue how to handle it. That's when the girl, the scientist from Thor, comes in. Hooray, cool gal. She always brings a nice comedic element to the show, and she figures out that Wanda has started an entire TV sitcom in her own alternate reality within this town and has somehow enslaved numerous sword agents and regular people within this town. That's where Monica comes in and gets into the town, and she tries to help Wanda realize who she is, and then she gets blown back out. And then that's where we are. So, do y'all like my recap? Oh, yeah. So it's just kills me that, I've seen like hundreds of comments like, oh, WandaVision's so good now. Oh God, like duh. I told y'all that it was gonna be good. You just needed to be freaking patient. They just needed to get through to help you understand Wanda's descent into madness. They needed like 2.5 episodes to really help the audience understand, like, hey, she thinks that this is like her actual reality. She got Vision's dead body walking around. Like it's alive. I have a question about that. I'm wondering if like she like somehow took Vision's body and like reanimated it, and it's just like a zombie Vision walking around, or if she just like materialized this out of thin air, like she did the two babies that she's got running around. I don't know how that works. I think it would be put a more shock value in it if it was just zombie Venom walking around, that's got the hole on top of his forehead where Thanos ripped out the mind gem. I think that they should do that, or maybe like she just stole his body and just, I think that would be just add that good shock. Like, oh God, she's nuts. Yeah, she's nuts. I told y'all she's been through too much trauma, man. She lost her parents. She lost her brother. She lost the love of her life. Most humans don't come back from that. They go crazy, and she's got psychic crazy powers. So of course she's going to go crazy. But I just hope that by the end of the WandaVision series, we eventually see Monica Rambeau's transition into Photon, the one of the most powerful Avengers slash Marvel comic book characters in the actual comic itself. She has very similar powers to Captain Marvel. You know why? Because in the comic book, she actually became Captain Marvel before Carol Danvers did. How about that? I bet you didn't know that unless you're a comic book expert. But that's beside the point. I'm just happy that this show is actually getting the recognition that it deserves now. It has now solidified its spot as a very welcomed return to the MCU. We had been without anything Marvel related from Disney for the year due to the pandemic. So now we are finally getting into the nitty gritty of the show, and I am so excited to see where it is going to go. I'm very curious to see if they're going to represent Wanda as the main villain of the show, or maybe like a next movie, so on and so forth. Maybe an even worse villain that Thanos would be revealed in the future that is influencing Wanda to act in this way. That would be cool. I would also love to see how the Vision character is going to end up. Is he going to remain dead after Wanda is woken up from this alternate reality, or is she going to be able to pull him and her children that she has materialized into the real world? Because I think the biggest thing that could make that possible within the MCU at least is that she was able to push Monica out of the reality and still have on her 70s outfit. So, I mean, if she can materialize clothes out of thin air, then maybe she can do it with actual people as well. I think that would be super sweet, man. So, all right, I think that's going to do it, man. To talk about episode 3 and 4. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are enjoying WandaVision as much as I am, too. It's very good turnaround, and I believe that the final episodes of this show are going to be really something special. So, all right. So, as always, thanks everybody for watching. You can follow me at youtube.com/MartinJake79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.